Hey everyone, this is Chef Steven. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, so we're gonna make a candied bacon s'more cheesecake. Probably sounds very difficult to make, but I promise you, it's actually very simple. So we've got a few ingredients here in front of us. For example, we've got candied bacon, which I'm gonna show you how to make, a ½ ounce of cornstarch, a teaspoon of salt, 6 ounces of sugar, ½ cup of cream, 2 pounds of whipped cream cheese, 3 whole eggs, 4 egg yolks, a tablespoon of vanilla, along with the zest of a lemon and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Now we've also got a little bit of our s'mores trail mix, if you will, and we've got some cookies for our crust. Let's get everything started as we don't have a whole lot of time. Now when it comes to making candied bacon, I recommend getting maple bacon. We're gonna get some brown sugar and we're just gonna sprinkle this over the top. You have a little baking rack here to make sure that your fat drains. And not only that, but it can cook properly. All we're gonna do is we're gonna top it off with brown sugar. We're gonna flip this over, and then we're gonna do the other side. The next step is we've got our oven preheated to 400 degrees. We're gonna roast this off about 10 to 15 minutes on one side. We're gonna flip everything over and then roast it for another 10 to 15 minutes to ensure that our brown sugar cooks and gets candied when it cools off. Okay, the sugar on the bacon is starting to caramelize. Now all this on the bottom, that's just over caramelized sugar, which is why we have our baking rack. The next part of our cheesecake is we're gonna make a crust. I do have some leftover cookies. We're gonna get 2 ounces of sugar and a stick of melted butter. The best way for these, just put them in a bag and break them up. Let's put this all together. This is what you're left with. You still have a crumbly crust. And next, we get to put that into our springform pan. And all we're gonna do is press this down, and now our crust is ready. All right, the next step is to put our cheesecake batter together. We're gonna get our cream cheese, our eggs, vanilla, lemons, sugar, cornstarch and salt, and heavy cream. Now we're gonna turn this on. Next, we're going to add our candied bacon to our batter. We're going to get some of our s'mores trail mix. We're going to mix that back up. And I think we're ready to put this all together. We're just going to pour this in. What I like to do is I'll pick it up and just gently drop it. Our oven has been preheated to 325 degrees. We're going to put a little bit of water into our pan now and let that go for about an hour. A little tip, always put your pan in first and then put your water into the pan. All right, it's been about an hour and 20 minutes. The cheesecake is jiggling. It's set up. We have a little more color than we'd like. I promise you, it'll be all right. We're gonna get some more candied bacon on top of that. We're also gonna get more of our s'mores trail mix. And then we're gonna throw this in the refrigerator so that way it can cool off. All right, we've let our cheesecake cool down overnight. It's now the next day. Finally, the long anticipated wait. We get to try this cheesecake. It's delicious. And as you can see, it's very easy to make. If you want to take it a step further, add some chocolate sauce on it, add some caramel, whatever you want, that's up to you. Regardless, I hope you learned something today. So I hope you follow me on social media. Chef Steven Gonzalez on Facebook, Chef Steve Gonz on Instagram, or go to chefstevengonzalez.com. Make sure you get a copy of my cookbook, Get Your Grub On, and we will catch you next time.